They say legends are born, not made. But what if I told you about a being so beautiful she could make Universe Venerables hallucinate, yet so terrifying she could command armies numbering in the millions? A queen whose crystal body houses 10,000 soul origin beads, making her enslavement considered impossible by conventional means? Welcome back to AnimeVerse Hub, your ultimate destination for cultivation deep dives. Drop a comment below. Do you think Luo Feng's decision to enslave Irina was morally justified? And don't forget to subscribe as we push toward 15,000 subscribers. Meet Irina, the Zerg queen whose slumbering form became Earth's number 31 ruin of ancient civilization, whose army-producing capabilities made her a strategic weapon worth dying for, and whose loyalty to Luo Feng would reshape his entire approach to cosmic warfare. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this 12-meter crystal goddess represents one of the most underestimated power multipliers in all of Swallowed Star. Irina stands as one of Swallowed Star's most unique characters, not a human genius, but a Zerg race queen whose existence represents cosmic-level strategic value transcending individual combat power. As a World Master-level Zerg queen belonging to one of the 6 pinnacle races, Irina operates by fundamentally different rules. While humans advance through personal cultivation, Zerg queens function as biological factories, producing limitless armies given sufficient resources. Her appearance defies convention while achieving perfection. Standing 12 meters tall, her entire body consists of white, translucent crystal. Butterfly-like wings wrap around her curvaceous form, while deep blue eyes peer from behind a face covered in perpetual mist. Even unconscious, her charm can manipulate weak-willed world masters through passive spiritual pressure alone. Her true significance extends beyond beauty or individual strength. As a Zerg Mother Queen, she possesses capabilities, making her simultaneously one of the universe's most valuable assets and most dangerous threats. Her relationship with Luo Feng transcends simple master-slave dynamics, evolving into strategic partnership, where her production amplifies his resources while his protection enables her species' imperatives. On the extraterritorial battlefield, a cosmic war zone where races fight for survival, a World Master Zerg queen established her nest, producing soldiers and expanding influence according to ancient imperatives. Huyanbo, one of Earth's most powerful protectors, discovered her and recognized what she represented, a strategic weapon of incalculable value. A single Zerg queen with resources could produce armies numbering millions, each soldier matching elite human cultivators. But enslaving a Zerg queen presented challenges even Huyanbo couldn't overcome. Unlike warriors with single soul cores, Zerg queens possess 10,000 soul origin beads in complex networks resisting conventional enslavement. His soul seal technique proved inadequate against her unique biology. Unable to complete enslavement, Huyanbo placed Irina in deep sleep, sealing her nest within a protective barrier on Earth. He planned to acquire advanced techniques and return, but his death meant Irina remained in suspended animation for decades as the mysterious number 31 ruin. When Luo Feng inherited Huyanbo's legacy and joined in Virtual Universe Company's primal secret realm, he gained access to the 10,000 soul control technique, specifically designed for beings like Zerg queens. Combined with his Devil's Voice God General inheritance boosting his soul amplitude to 3,200, what seemed impossible became achievable. After breaking through to World Master and mastering the technique over 100 years, Luo Feng returned to awaken the sleeping queen. The enslavement proved harrowing. Irina's unconscious resistance nearly shattered his soul. Only through unwavering determination did he succeed in binding all 10,000 origin beads simultaneously. When Irina opened her eyes, she awakened as loyal servant, her consciousness bound irrevocably to Luo Feng's will. Irina exists at World Master level, a tier where beings survive in space, manipulate cosmic energy, and devastate planets. But for Zerg queens, personal cultivation tells only part of the story. Here's a fun fact. Even the weakest Zerg mother nest equals a World Master in raw power. This baseline comes through biological design rather than personal effort. However, Zerg queens face extraordinary difficulty breaking through to immortal, more than virtually any other species. This limitation shifts where her true power resides. While personal combat plateaus at World Master peak, Her production capabilities scale virtually infinitely given resources and time. Her 10,000 soul origin beads form networks processing information and controlling soldiers across vast distances. Biological supercomputing combined with psychic command architecture. Zerg soldier production defines her capabilities. She produces three distinct soldier types. Tiger Beetle Clan specializes in defense and raw strength. Armored behemoths serving as frontline troops with crushing mandibles and crystal-hard exoskeletons. Shadow Zerg represent the opposite, assassins and scouts moving like phantoms. Their speed and attacks devastate isolated targets, though weak bodies limit them to surprise operations. Hunting Mantis Zerg combining advantages of both into ultimate killing machines. Powerful bodies, shocking speed, amazing defense, incredible nimbleness, and innate combat genius make them Irina's deadliest weapons. Creating one requires resources for 5 Shadow Zergs or 2 Tiger Beetles, but effectiveness justifies the cost. She produces soldiers through 3 methods. Universe crystals yield highest quality, but cost most. Metal alloy debris and organic materials create mid-tier forces. Recycling corpses produces cheapest soldiers but requires existing armies. Regular Worldmaster Pinnacle soldiers cost 10 to 50 mixed UN units. King-grade soldiers, elites 10 times stronger, require 100 times the resources at 1,000 per mixed UN units each. Her army command architecture maintains perfect coordination across millions through networked soul beads. Each soldier receives real-time updates, responds instantly to conditions, and executes complex maneuvers impossible for conventional armies. She doesn't just command armies, she thinks through them. Within Luo Feng's command, Irina's production achievements proved extraordinary. Starting from zero when awakened, she eventually produced nearly 2 million strong Zerg army, a force influencing major conflicts across the extraterritorial battlefield. This included 1,000 initial King-grade Nasta Zergs, 200,000 additional King-grade Nasta Zergs after resource influx, hundreds of thousands of Tiger Beetle defenders, tens of thousands of hunting mantis bodyguards, and support forces numbering hundreds of thousands. The resource efficiency revolutionized how Luo Feng approached warfare. Rather than relying solely on personal power or hiring mercenaries, he could field entire armies at cost far below conventional forces. Each mixed UN unit invested yielded impossible returns through traditional spending. Her strategic flexibility proved equally valuable. Need reconnaissance across star systems? Deploy a Shadow Zerg scouts. Require holding fortified positions? Tiger Beetles establish impregnable defenses. Face overwhelming numbers? Hunting Mantis elites execute surgical strikes against leadership. When deployed on the extraterritorial battlefield, results often proved decisive before Luo Feng arrived. Shadow Zergs map on formations, Tiger Beetles established bridgeheads weathering counterattacks, and hunting Mantis elites exploited openings against command structures. One impressive deployment involved suppressing immortal-level threats through pure mass and coordination. While individual soldiers couldn't harm immortals, millions attacking simultaneously with perfect coordination created damage accumulation even immortals had to respect, forcing withdrawal rather than extended engagement. Against Luo Feng in personal combat, Irina cannot match his golden horned beast body and multiple inheritances. But this misses the point. Her value lies in strategic force multiplication. Against individual world masters, she faces challenges. Her law comprehension doesn't match dedicated combat cultivators, but with even small army support, she becomes nightmare opponent overwhelming threats through numbers and coordination. Against immortals, there's insurmountable personal power gap. Immortals could destroy her and her armies without effort, unless armies number tens of millions with sufficient king-grade soldiers posing legitimate threat through accumulated damage. Against conventional military forces of similar size, Irina's forces prove superior. Zerg soldiers combine living intelligence with biological optimization, making them more adaptable than technological alternatives. King-grade soldiers devastate enemy formations lacking equivalent elites. Her army's effectiveness eventually plateaus relative to threats Luo Feng faces at higher cultivation. World Master soldiers become less relevant against immortal and Universe Venerable opponents. This shifts her value towards specialized support rather than primary military asset. Irina's soul control binding ensures absolute loyalty. She literally cannot betray Luo Feng or act against his interests. Yet within these constraints, genuine cooperation emerges. She provides strategic advice, resource optimization recommendations, and tactical insights from Zerg racial memories spanning eons. Luo Feng treats her with consideration uncommon among masters of enslaved beings. Rather than viewing her as mere tool, he invests in her capabilities, provides quality resources, and ensures nest protection, maximizing effectiveness while maintaining stable relationship. Her awakening transformed Earth from backwater planet into location hosting military production normally reserved for major civilizations. Her presence makes Earth simultaneously more valuable and more vulnerable, a strategic asset worth attacking and defending. The broader Zerg race views Irina's enslavement as tragedy, highlighting their vulnerability. Queen's value makes them priority targets, while unique biology makes protection challenging. Every enslaved queen represents strategic setback for the race. Her story embodies strategic multiplication principle, the idea that sometimes most powerful assets aren't strongest fighters, but force multipliers amplifying existing capabilities. One Irina with resources equals armies requiring civilizations to produce. Irina proved powerful enough to produce armies numbering millions, given resources and time. Valuable enough that Luo Feng invested hundreds of billions of mixed UN units into her capabilities. Valuable enough that her armies influenced major extraterritorial battlefield conflicts. But her true exceptional quality lies in multiplication factor, amplifying existing resources into overwhelming military might. Power level rating, 710 World Master with immortal threatening capabilities through army multiplication, but limited personal combat and breakthrough difficulties prevent higher rating. Character design rating, 910 Yaon, unique alien biology, distinctive appearance, and role as living production facility create memorable character challenging conventional cultivation tropes. Story impact rating, 810 Mawast, significant influence on Luo Feng's strategic capabilities, enabling aggressive expansion shaping his rise through early cultivation stages. Irina stands as perhaps the most successful quality through quantity example in cultivation literature, proving that sometimes the most effective power isn't the strongest individual, but the system producing sufficient force to overwhelm any opponent. Let's turn it over to you. Do you think Luo Feng's enslavement was ethically justified? Could Irina achieve immortal breakthrough with support, or is her biology fundamentally limited? How would her production scale when Luo Feng faces universe master and true god level threats? If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, drop your theories in the comments, and subscribe for more cosmic scale breakdowns as we push toward 15,000 subscribers. Because next time we're uncovering the secrets behind Luo Feng's golden horn beast transformation, and the revelations about his triple body cultivation will completely change how you view his entire power progression.